This is Wizard of Oz, and this is the Great American Experience.
I'm happy.
How you doing?
I'm going to get this land. I know I am. Because warehouse dwellers
This is not the Wizard of Oz show. This is the Great American Experience. So
people with the other one.
the participants,
so I at least got 5 foot.
Okay, I'm just the guy that keeps the lights on.
Like already, I can start building on that.
So rock on. Come on, let's go see how this is going to happen.
I need a deck.
Right now, give me just a moment. I'm playing Aaron in the background.
So I got to get the wood dropped off.
So we're going to bring him up here real quick.
And some tools. I need a generator up there.
And I'm going to be checking out the other channels, making sure everything's working properly, like I always do.
I got my fucking drill, my screw bits. I got screws.
Oops. All right. Share screen.
Sounds like he went on.
He did.
Yeah, and we're gonna build a structure, and then I'm gonna winterize it. We got to build something to get me through the winter. It's got to be insulated. It needs a heater. Yeah, we're good. No fear, Seabird. We ain't got no poisonous snakes up here, Seabird. Snakes are good here. No, snakes are my friend. They ain't gonna hurt me. There's no poisonous up here. You guys got that shit. I don't like poisonous snakes or spiders. I ain't got no poisonous spiders up here either. That's why I'm here. I think twice about camping if there's poisonous snakes and spiders.
Welcome in, Luke. Thank you for coming.
What the fuck? I'd be living in a netted cocoon. No. That's one of the reasons why I'm here. Well, there's no poisonous snakes or spiders. And I got a tornado warning tomorrow. Alright, but they're rare around here. And I don't get hurricanes. I don't get tsunamis. I don't get earthquakes. I don't get forest fires.
Oh, shit.
Oops. I like this
Hold
place.
Back for a second. I just dropped my cigarette in my chair.
Snakes are gonna bother me. Snakes on a plane.
Snakes ain't gonna bother him, huh? They bother me.
Yeah, I don't care for snakes either.
Nope. Shit. I gotta go out to the garage and get my phone.
Better get it going, dude.
Yes.
Serious.
What do you need out the garage?
My phone.
Your phone?
Alright, I'll see everybody at Emerald's.
How's that?
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm done. No,
All right. It's over by the battery station.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude. Fucking hey, man. Thanks, bro.
I'm ready to chat.
I want you to go outside.
I want to be a chatter just like
go?
you guys.
Yeah, he needs to go play.
Come
Go
on,
outside, go play.
Come on.
Go on, Ranger.
Emerald will fire up stream soon.
Ranger.
Yeah, well, wait.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Go ahead, Ranger.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on. Come on, Ranger.
All right, guys.
Come on. Come on.
Go on, Ranger. Go on. Go outside, go potty.
Come on.
Go on, go outside.
Come on.
All right. Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to have to
I'll get him. I'll get him. Come on.
It's okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to get things started up and make sure we get everything up and fired up. All right. So there we go. Hey, Luke. Hey, you ever thought about coming up on screen with me? With us? Having a conversation? I'm telling you what, man. Here we go. Grab the link. Come on up. All right. We're going to bring down this window. And there we go. All right. Rock on. Well, I guess Aaron is... And we will do this. All right. Now, I wonder just where I'm going to play this. Yup.
Remember Brian Stelter and CNN and ABC News saying Alex Jones is insane? Alex Jones says that there's a planned uprising by Antifa trying to cause a race war. Remember all those clips? Maybe our archivists can find them. I probably said it 500 times. And I was going off their own action plans, their own documents, where Alexander Soros funds hundreds of millions of dollars a year to try to cause race war, and how they train the Antifa to go smash buildings and then encourage blacks to join them. Literally preying on black people like they're stupid, trying to trick them. This isn't about defending black people, because they're doing it, it's wrong, it's terrible. The point is that here, you want to indict somebody, Attorney General Barr? You want to have the proof of the criminal conspiracy? Here it is, open and shut, run as a military action plan, with an HQ and commanders and radios and codes. These are professional criminals. No need to charge them with terrorism, even though that's what they're doing, politically trying to shut down our speech, threatening us. They're engaged in organized crime, racketeering. They should all spend 50 years in prison. I mean, people are dying because of this, and these swarmy academics believe they rule America with their arrogance, so they can dress up in black uniforms and go out and target black people to get them to go commit crimes, to create a race war.
America needs creation, not destruction.
Cooperation,
Cooperation, not contempt. Security, not anarchy. Healing, not hatred. Justice, not chaos. This is our mission, and we will succeed. 100%, we will succeed. Our country always wins. That is why I am taking immediate presidential action to stop the violence and restore security and safety in America. I am mobilizing all available federal resources, civilian and military, to stop the rioting and looting, to end the destruction and arson, and to protect the rights of law-abiding Americans, including your Second Amendment rights. Therefore, the following measures are going into effect immediately. First, we are ending the riots and lawlessness that has spread throughout our country. We will end it now. Today, I have strongly recommended to every governor to deploy the National Guard in sufficient numbers that we dominate the streets. Mayors and governors must establish an overwhelming law enforcement presence until the violence has been quelled. If a city or state refuses to take the actions that are necessary to defend the life and property of their residents, then I will deploy the United States military and quickly solve the problem for them. I am also taking swift and decisive action to protect our great capital, Washington, D.C. What happened in the city last night was a total disgrace. As we speak, I am dispatching thousands and thousands of heavily armed soldiers, military personnel, and law enforcement officers to stop the rioting, looting, vandalism, assaults, and the wanton destruction of property. We are putting everybody on warning. Our 7 o'clock curfew will be strictly enforced. Those who threaten innocent life and property will be arrested, detained, and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. I want the organizers of this terror to be on notice that you will face severe criminal penalties and lengthy sentences in jail.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've now discovered who is delivering bricks to more than 20 cities. It's Acme Brick, owned by Berkshire Hathaway and Bill Gates. Can't make that up. That is the arrogance. That is the civil war we're in. We're in day, 78 of the lockdown. And then now they trigger all these riots. And all over Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, they're blocking anybody showing rioters and looters racially attacking white people, but also randomly attacking black people, Asians, Hispanics, burning down mainly black businesses, because that's the neighborhoods. It just total bedlam. And if you try to show it, it's deleted. Tucker Carlson talked about that last night, that the media is acting like this is good and this is all peaceful. Remember the MSNBC idiot last Saturday? Oh, there's nothing violent. This is all very peaceful, with a building, a 10-story building behind him in flames. So this is the psyop. And then when the military ends up killing people, shooting looters, they're going to act like it's another race war crime. It's insane. And I got to tell you, I know a lot of people have been robbed in their homes, have been robbed in their cars, have been robbed. I was saying earlier, go out with COVID-19. It's basically a hoax. But I will tell everybody now, you should not be out after dark in any major urban area, and you should be packing, and you should be locking your doors, and you should be watching your ass. Because I just learned before I went live that my son was going to visit my parents, and there was looters in the store attacking people, and he had to kick their ass. And we've got that dramatic footage. It's unbelievable. It looks like a movie. So that's how crazy all this is.
Yeah,
and I guess it happened.
I want to go out
until now, because he got the footage from the security camera. I mean, that's how bad this is, folks. They're robbing. 2 gun shops I go to have been robbed. I mean, it's just a total bedlam. We'll be right back. I have been playing air raid sirens for 7 months, before COVID, before all this, because I'm telling you, they're making their move. We are now under martial law. And if we make one wrong step, not just the country, but the world is going to plunge into a giant new military conflict. We're at war with China and with collaborators inside the government and multinational corporations. These people are insane. They're not war makers. They don't have the real history behind it. They've gotten away with so many crimes that these corporatists believe they can pull this off and not end up getting pulled into the war they start. I assure them they will be pulled into it. Here is the Polk County Sheriff in Florida. Of the looters are announcing they're going into the suburbs. It's already begun. Responding that it is the citizens' right and duty to defend themselves. And he warns the looters.
We have received information on social media that some of the criminals we're going to take their criminal conduct into the neighborhoods. I'll tell them if you value your life, you probably shouldn't do that in Polk County. Because the people of Polk County like guns. They have guns. I encourage them to own guns. And they're going to be in their homes tonight with their guns loaded. And if you try to break into their homes to steal, to set fires, I'm highly recommending they blow you back out of the house with their guns. So leave the community alone. And we'll do our best.
I like that guy.
But ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake about it.
I did Don
All of that
Brother and
ugliness
said
is
we'll
taken
come over
away
and clean
from
up.
what we're united about. We're united
You
about
know? Seriously.
the conduct that you
We'll come
saw
over and have
with
the
George,
patty
where
right in
his
clean up.
life was taken with a deed of that.
You do what you gotta do.
It's horrific, and there's not enough words to explain that. Let's get the focus on that.
And the fact that they've now come up with a medical examiner report that he had enough fentanyl in his system to kill 4 or 5 people.
Hell yeah, that guy was kicking.
And he was resisting, and he was out of control, and the police were scared and didn't pay attention and put their knee on his neck, and he had a heart attack and died. It's not defending what the cop did. It's not about that. It's about the psyop to create a civil war in this country. It's June 2nd. The year is 2020. On this Tuesday transmission, 153 days out from the election. And all of this is about the globalist corporate system and their testing ground of communist China, their evil, anti-human, anti-God laboratory, projecting their power out and punishing us for electing Trump and punishing us for electing Bolsonaro, and punishing us for not wanting their New World Order and not wanting drag queen pedophile story time. And the Democrats and the globalists and the EU are on record saying this is to punish you. This is to teach you to cut your carbon. This is to teach you that you're bad. This is an atonement. They have 3 or 4 purge movies where the whites go out and kill black people every time they have one of these purges. And of course, that's the inverse of what's happening. This is the media going out and telling black people, go out and purge white people. Random old lady in a wheelchair, homeless lady, knock her teeth out. White dude walking down the street, kill him. There have been cops, more than 10 police shot in the last 24 hours. I can't find one of their names because the media will not humanize them. It's not about worshiping police. It's about worshiping reality, truth. There's a cop in a coma dying in Vegas right now, randomly shot in the head. They won't show him. They won't say his name because they will not humanize people. But we all know George Floyd's name. Clearly a drug dealer, clearly involved in the rackets, clearly involved with those cops that knew him in some weird behavior. Dropping a white baggie out of his pocket when they've got him in handcuffs, he's fishing it out. And we exclusively broke that footage yesterday. Everybody knows it's there. Not one outlet covered it because that's not politically correct. And it's not defending it. It's showing the craziness we're all involved in. And now the medical examiner comes out and he had overdose levels of fentanyl, the Chi-Com weapon. Oh, but nobody cares about the Chi-Com weapon killing hundreds of thousands of people a year. Black, white, old, young. It's all just about, oh, the cop kills him, he begs for his life. It's very poignant. But Facebook, Twitter, Google are
Hey, Ryan, welcome in.
white people
Good to see you, brother.
And being killed and being shot and racist black people programmed by the media to do this. Do I then blame all black people? Oh, there's some racist black people out there that are idiots.
Hey, Buffalo Bill.
No, because I'm not a moron myself. It goes back to Martin Luther King. You judge somebody on who they are. Now, there are so many of these videos, but I just want to get to these now. 2 of the 7 or 8 I've already seen this morning of black people all over the United States coming up to looters in Texas and Minnesota and Illinois and going, oh, it's a bunch of fancy pants Antifa girls, college girls, probably college professors, wearing their Rolexes, you name it. I mean, these people literally are very wealthy on average. And this is them going out and getting their military experience. This is them going out to piss on America. And the black people are walking up saying, hey, why are you putting Black Lives Matter on these businesses and knocking the windows out? You're doing that to try to stir people up. And we've got the video all over the country. Antifa goes up and knocks the first windows out at the Louis Vuitton or the other luxury shop and then gets the black teenagers that are out on the street to go in and do it. And that's what's in these Homeland Security documents. And these reports right here. Remember 2 years ago? Remember Brian Stelter and CNN and ABC News saying Alex Jones is insane? Alex Jones says that there's a planned uprising by Antifa and trying to cause a race war. Remember all those clips? Maybe our archivists can find them. I probably said it 500 times. And I was going off their own action plans, their own documents, where Alexander Soros funds hundreds of millions of dollars a year to try to cause race wars, and how they train the Antifa to go smash buildings and then encourage blacks to join them. Literally preying on black people like they're stupid, trying to trick them. This isn't about defending black people, because they're doing it, it's wrong, and it's terrible. The point is that here, you want to indict somebody, Attorney General Barr? You want to have the proof of the criminal conspiracy? Here it is, open and shut, run as a military action plan with an HQ and commanders and radios and codes. These are professional criminals. No need to charge them with terrorism, even though that's what they're doing, politically trying to shut down our speech, threatening us. They're engaged in organized crime, racketeering. They should all spend 50 years in prison. I mean, people are dying because of this, and these swarmy academics believe they rule America with their arrogance so they can dress up in black uniforms and go out and target black people to get them to go commit crimes to create a race war. And let me tell you, there are a lot of mentally ill people, folks. Mentally ill black people, white people unit. I've been downtown this morning, driving around, looking at what's happening. I see a bunch of mentally ill, homeless, white, Hispanic, and black zombies going around crazy. And they are attacking people, and it's just bedlam.
It's crazy shit, but it's true.
So full-page New York Times articles, advertisements calling for overthrowing the government, triggering a race war. And they literally came out in the national news when I said this.
Miriam,
Jones
welcome
is
in.
insane. It doesn't exist. It's
hey,
not
Drop.
happening.
How you doing, brother?
So here's the document you need to send to the White House, send to the Attorney General, and send to the FBI. Because they know all this. You got FBI agents, it turns out, that are in Antifa running it. Documents detail plan for civil unrest and martial law in Baltimore. And this is the blueprint for the whole damn thing with the documents. And they have fought like the devil, and Soros has funded all these lawsuits and all these dirty tricks to get us off the air. That's why I show you this every week. Where they go, what cops are in on it with them, how the police captains have already organized, where they're allowed to stage stuff to try to trick the black people. It actually says it in the document. This is sick, man. This is sick. This is the blueprint for the crime, and they're doing it. So when we come back, we've got folks catching them, including one of the top UFC fighters in the world, John Jones, going up and catching a bunch of chicken-necked white people trying to trick black folks into rioting and looting. And he just takes the spray paint cans away from them. Unbelievable. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Let me just get this out of the way as a declaration. And, again, everything we talk about here is very important, but if we could highlight this and have red neon on it, that would be good. Maybe some fireworks going off behind it. I think everybody understands now we can't live in peace with Democrats and leftists and the pedophiles and the devil worshippers. They have a hunger to conquer us because they don't have anything inside. And they're always trying to create a cataclysm or a crisis out of which they get power. And they've done it in Russia, and they did it in Nazi Germany, and they've done it in China. And it's the very same group of mega banks that financed the great wars of Napoleon and the British that are behind it. It's the Rothschilds 100%.
Yeah.
And the Rothschilds are just the scum of the planet. It's the worst people you
telling
could
you
ever
guys.
imagine. And they're
He's
absolutely
right on the money.
bloodthirsty. That is all Rothschilds
I don't
are.
get my information
head
from him.
Rothschild group.
He's right on the
Rockefellers and
money.
just all the names you know, it's them, man. They are just cold-blooded killers. and they're funding a giant anti-human agenda. It's beyond racism. It's just death. It's a satanic agenda: kill, steal, and destroy. And the names mean nothing. And they run the Catholic Church now. The globalists have got all the major players in place. And so they're making the world government move. And we're in a lot of trouble. And so denying this is only going to make things worse. We're going into planetary shutdown. The depression is already going to be really, really bad in the third world, very bad here. I don't know if they can turn things back on, and they don't want it turned back on. You started realizing that COVID-19 was a giant fraud. The German government's internal reports, Interior Ministry said it's all regular deaths are being attributed. We have the same amount of deaths. This is a bad pneumonia. But it's man-made, so Gates and them can own it. It's sick. They don't care. They're making their move. They're all in because they're slaves. Gates is a slave to this evil force. And so let me just say this. Everyone else wants to be a follower. All these big police departments and governors are bowing to the looters. All these corporate systems are doing it because they were all put in place because they followed the corporatist directives. It always sounded good. It sounded reasonable to get them over and over again to agree to what came into their inbox from the organizations and political groups that control them. And so now they followed their orders so many times to do bad things that they are ready to bow, just like in the old Superman movie, to Zod. Now, can you guys cue that promo up for next segment? It's about submission to Islam, to all of it. And the cops are like, sure, I'm a confident, good guy. My chief tells me to bow to some black people. But when you're bowing, you're not bowing to say, I'm in solidarity. How about you shake somebody's hand? How about you get a cup of coffee with somebody or vow over barbecue? No. Instead, what you're doing is bowing to say you're bad. You're guilty of something because of the color of your skin. The inverse of what Martin Luther King said. This is so racist, so evil, so backward, so bad, and it's a war on Christianity and a war on the abolition movement. It's a war to make us all tribal and kill each other. Because let me tell you, while controlled groups are bowing and saying, I'm bad, I'm sorry, I'm white, because of what another white person did or didn't do, you are green lighting this idea where everything is based on what color somebody is. It is unspeakably dangerous, unspeakably evil. So when you submit to a leftist in any way, at a job or at college or anywhere, when you give them your money, when you support Nike, when you support the Chatcoms, you might as well just cut your fingers off or stab yourself in the eye or cut your balls off, because that's what they're coming for, is everything. The globalists do care about black people. They want to kill them. That's their favorite group. That's their testing group. And the very globalists that have been hammering Africans all over the world and doing a number on them psychologically as the beta test are now saying they represent them while they lead them like a Pied Piper into the river to drown. I, for one, am not going to be part of this evil. And I declare total war on the New World Order and all their systems. And any leftist I see, any trendy, I love it when they open their mouth in a restaurant. I love it when they try to intimidate me. In fact, when I just see them now, I get in their face. Just everywhere. I'm done. I'm not playing any games with any of these people because they are the enemy.
Yep.
You want to see incendiary footage, folks? I've got 50 videos of white people being shot, killed, beaten, tortured. I'm not even really getting into all those. So I'm not even trying to inflame people. I'm trying to get folks to understand that above all this is an orchestrated group. There's an article in InfoWars saying there's some group orchestrating this. Yeah, we know. Soros and the Rothschilds are on record doing it.
Yep.
I've got all their battle documents. It's like I've got the man that died in Minnesota, George Floyd, on video, dropping what looks like fentanyl out of his pocket. I mean, we got it all, banned-out video. But the only way this truth gets out is when you tell the truth. Well, here's the thing you're not going to see on CNN or MSNBC. In fact, they're taking this off everywhere. A whole bunch of these videos. Black protesters catch white Antifa members red-handed. Here it is.
I can't believe that. Now they circling. Hey. See it, look. Please don't do this. I want a black woman who's putting Black Lives Matter. I just want you to know that when right, but y'all doing that for us, and we ain't asked you to do that.
They're Batman.
Listen,
They're $300 jeans.
stuff on here when they go black.
They're $1,000 phones.
And black
They
people
hate capitalism, and they're saying we speak for blacks. Spray painting and knocking out windows.
But they said you. If we wanted you to do it, we would have asked.
All brainwashed their local college with their little pink purses.
They gonna blame that on us.
All right, let's go ahead and go to this video. This is the heavyweight champion of the world, UFC, John Jones. And he didn't put this on himself. He didn't want the attention. He saw people looting his town
These people that step up
and burning up and attacking black, white stores and spray painting. He's not doing that. Here it is. Albuquerque. This is Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's not the way, So he's out there covering the protest, looking at it. He's interested. He sees white meth heads. And it's the truth, man. Yeah. When I was down there this weekend, they were attacking our vehicle with Owen and attacking me and throwing bottles at me and steel rods that went right about my head. It kind of killed me. It was all glow in the darks, what my dad calls them. White people that never go out and almost have a green skin. And they all looked all methed out, and they like get out of their cars and go, "I'll beat your ass." I mean, I could literally take on 100 of them, and I'm seriously just literally as much as I could punch them or just kick them and knock them over. I mean, if I'd have got out, I'm not bragging. I probably could have killed 20 of them with bare hands. And that's what these people are. It's truly disgusting, ladies and gentlemen. And then you always got the token black guy there with their Black Lives Matter thing. These people are idiots. They have no idea what was going to happen if they actually breached that vehicle and got in there. I mean, there were a bunch of trained killers inside. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Kneeling is not a symbol of solidarity, hands shaking. But Fauci says, the UN says, don't ever do that again. We can't trust each other.
All right, I'm done with that. All right. Hey, let's go ahead and start. Let's come up on the screen, guys. Hold on a second. I'll get you a link. Hey, neighbor, your neighbor. Grab a link, Bill. Buffalo Bill. Grab a link, brother. Come on up. Yeah, lots of pissed off good old boys. You bet. Tanya. Hey, Tanya. No, you can't go nowhere. Okay, you can go do your laundry and then get right back. Okay.
Will you be doing that in your panties?
Yeah, well. Larry's new.
Oh, that's sexual.
All right. No, be back soon. Like, go do your laundry, start it, and then come back. And then
You just
set the timer, and just hurry back. Messing with you. All right. Man, I'm telling you, I'm hearing the same things from other sources. Yeah, Alex Jones pretty much on target with that. This is the first time I watched Alex Jones in like 2 weeks. Just because I wasn't getting anything but bullshit from Fox and the other news services. Nobody's talking about it. They keep saying the George Floyd protest. This ain't about George Floyd protest. And I think President Trump's doing exactly the right thing. He's calling out the National Guard to protect the people. Just like I said. Yes, he's calling out the National Guard, but it's to protect the people and their property from this bullshit Soros agenda, communist revolution. What's up there, neighbor?
Hey,
Won't you be your neighbor? What's happening, man?
well, I'm doing patrol tonight.
Where's your gun?
Try to get some of my. Where is it? Oh, I just used pepper spray.
Nah, you should have it slung over your shoulder, man.
Right here is a gun.
Like a continental soldier.
Right here's a gun.
No. He's probably got one in his pocket.
I'll
But
never
yeah.
tell.
You'll never tell. I'll give you mine, but it's a little bit. You can't catch it from here.
I'm on a mission and I have an agenda.
Yeah. You damn American.
No, I've been having some creepers freaking parked out in front of my house,
Right.
cruising the neighborhood. There's people just cruising around. A lot of out-of-state license plates. They look like rental cars,
Oh, yeah.
especially from back east. Oh yeah.
We had some lady driving and she stopped right in front of the house on the road. Okay, I don't live on a road. Okay, it's gravel. Number one, but she stopped right in front of the house on the gravel road out front, and Ranger just went off, as well as the little dog with him, and he's like, rah, rah, rah. And the lady's like, she pulled into the driveway, and I went out to go see what the hell was going on, you know, and she goes, "Here's your census packet." You know, the 2020 census packet. And she backed up and took off. I was like, because it was obvious my dog was going to eat her. He barking at her bad. I had to calm him down.
Man, a lot of people cruising around just scoping everything out.
The one?
I drove through protesters today. Yeah, I drove through a bunch of them.
Oh, we
were on that road going up to the state capitol.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I am guilty of DOB.
Preparing to kick the goat.
Without a goat master. Yeah. I got
goat master.
Yeah, didn't you hear Larry?
Preparing to kick the goat.
He can't hear you. You're too far away. He says preparing to kick the goat. Where are you going? You should have a big smiley face there.
Who?
You.
Oh, there's no option to put anything there. I don't know. Can I?
Yeah. If you got your camera stopped, you got a little white box down there underneath your picture, underneath the screen.
Stand by on secret mission.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You hit that?
I don't.
You hit that little square on your picture underneath the screen. Now that your camera stopped, and then it'll allow you to choose an image.
Okay.
Stand by.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll see what we got here. Oh, okay, I got a good picture right here. Okay. Let's see here. Wait a second.
All right.
It'll take me just a second here. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna frame it.
Frame
I'm gonna
what?
fill it out and stick it on a wall. I refuse to comply.
And none of y'all business.
None yet. Yo.
Let me see. I have to like put all these freaking rotate it like 20 times. Come on.
Where's my kids?
Uh,
Where's my kids?
I'm gonna have to. Hopefully, somebody. Well,
Hey.
I've got to go check the lights I put up today. Make sure they're functional. I got all these motion activated lights today. Put them up and down the driveway and the parking areas and walkways.
Very good idea.
Huh? Say what?
I said that's a very good idea.
Well, thank you.
I'm not trying to. I need to do the same thing.
I ordered like 12 of them.
I need-
We got them for $5 a piece.
Where?
Off of Geek or Wish. Yeah, Wish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they tend to go bad after about 6 or 8 months, but for $5 a piece, I mean, I get to salvage all the old panels and the lights and the batteries out of them because it's the PCB, it's the control boards that go bad in them. So, and each one comes with an 18650. So,
Oh, really?
oh yeah, so yeah, and I've got a reconditioner for the 18650s that brings most of them back to life. So I've been collecting them up, and I ordered a BCM that's going to be for a 12-volt series, and so I can make shop lights we can turn on and off in the garage with them. It's going to be badass.
It is not letting me upload the avatar.
No shit. It will over
it won't.
time. It'll do it over time. Don't worry about it right now. But yeah. Yeah,
Right.
I ordered it. I got a few of them. But I ordered 12 of them. I've got several others. I've got the dusted dawn porch lamps on the patio or on the deck, on the post on the deck. That looks badass and it helps out. I've got motion activated lights in the house so that when I walk through the house, I don't have to turn on switches or worry about electricity. And I've got several. I've got a dozen of them sitting outside, so that when we need to go outside when it's dark, it just automatically lights up. Somebody pulls in the driveway completely lights up.
Yeah.
It's up. They're up in the trees, so we get full view of everything. And I do have cameras. I've got four cameras strategically positioned around the property. Yeah. They're infrared capable, so if the lights don't work, we can still see what's going on.
Yeah.
So, hell yeah, guys. I'm telling you, with Larry here and the shit I'm getting done now, there's no way we're not going to be ready for 4th of July. I've got another guy coming in, Daniel. He's going to be coming here in about a week and a half, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll have another hand here. And man, I'm just excited to get this stuff going and get the major projects hitting. I'm just trying to get the detail shit done right now so we can get to the major projects. So,
Yeah.
but it's a, yeah, we got the garden tilled up again. It became a mud pie.
Oh, wow.
Right. So we had to break ground again, but at least it was, already cleared. When Larry got up there like Bubba, this till he's like, I got back on it. He's like, no, back that shit up. Let me do this. And he just got out there and wrangled with that thing. It was funny as shit. Busted his ass. But we got it nice and tilled and mixed in, all the eggshells and the leaves and the paper all in the soil. It's, yeah.
Man, there's a lot of cars going over here. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing SUVs and stuff with tons of guys inside them.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, going out just up and down my street. So I'm going to kind of be patrolling myself. They might be doing the same exact thing. Might be just vigilante freaking neighbors of mine. You know?
Right.
Because this stuff is really ramping up. I think we've got a civil war coming. If we could, I hope not. I really hope not. Because if it were to happen, I don't know what to say. All I know is
Tanya, yeah,
a
everybody can
country
see.
that I live.
Say again.
A country that I did live in was under martial law while I was there. So,
Well, martial law
and
is
what
not
that
being
means-
declared against the people. It's there protecting the people. There's a difference.
True. In a way, yeah, it can be. Depends on who you are and what side you're on.
Right.
Well, I can tell you that the soldiers of the military and the National Guard are the sons and fathers. They are not going. Yeah, the commanders of the National Guard are on the track. Okay, 90%, 95% of them. I'm sure there's a few out there that are stupid and do what they want, but most of them are, almost all of them are on the side of the people because they are the damn people.
Yeah, I gotta say this, dude. Last time they weren't ashamed to say it, and they'll say it again. They are not going to do nothing against the people.
They're not going to violate their oath over the Constitution on some stupid action against the American people.
Nope. In fact, Trump just said he's going to stand for the Second Amendment. Use it if you need to.
Right. Then they played, and it was on Fox News. I was kind of surprised. They played a police officer from Polk County. Said, I don't suggest you guys bring that shit out here because I encourage all my citizens to own guns. And all we're going to do is show up and clean up the mess. I suggest you don't try that shit in my county because my people will take care of business. And I encourage them all to own guns. I thought that was funny. We were just laughing our asses off over here. I was like, yeah.
Need more of them.
Yeah, I need more of those people. Yeah, you're damn right. Well, that's a sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
That was a sheriff.
Right.
Okay.
And that's how our American sheriffs are supposed to be.
All right. Well, they're elected by the people. They answer to the people. They are there to protect the people.
Right. Not
this commissioner bullshit.
right.
Commissioner, all they do is report to the mayor or the city council or whatever the fuck that is. Bunch of bureaucratic bullshit, if you ask me. I'm sorry. I really have been letting my language go the last few days. But this stuff just got me all upside down, man. And I'm not. I'm, you know,
Yeah, there's a lady out there on the phone out in her front yard calling because there's weird people walking down our street. Shit's gonna get real, man. Tell you what, I'm not the only one out here.
that's right. It ain't going nowhere.
Stop
they
it.
they are not prepared for what they
Right.
will find.
Just stop it, dude. That's all you're doing. Remember, stopping.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
Your just presence being out there is making a difference.
Yep.
Okay. We're not going to be cowered into our basements over some bullshit basement dweller. Okay.
Stay on that ground.
I saw another article today on CBS or something like that. They were once again trying to go after the people at the pool party in the Ozarks. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Somebody needs to smack those people around a little bit.
You say we're going for a ride later tonight? Smack some people around.
Oh no! There ain't none of that here. You don't have to worry about that.
But somebody's messing with the pool party.
Oh yeah, the people out of state say they should go out and find those people and put them in quarantine. Like, well, why don't you go find the people that are looting and stealing, ain't wearing masks, they're congregating like crazy up there. I don't see them 6 feet away from each other at all or wearing masks unless they're trying to hide their identity.
Yep.
Oh man, we got some boogaloos walking around over here. 4 of them. They look insane. They look insane.
Now, you're in North Salt Lake City, right?
What's that?
You're in Salt Lake City, right?
I'm up north of it.
You're in the suburbs of Salt Lake City, right?
I'm about 5 miles away from downtown Salt Lake City.
Then you're in the suburbs. That's the suburban area, the northern.
I know. I never said I'm not.
No, I'm just saying. It's all good, bro. I'm just messing with you. What you doing, Ranger? Now you're in Ranger spot.
I'm letting you guys go for a cruise with me here.
There, yeah. Oh, it's already dark here.
We going cruising. Oh, it's turning dark right now. The sun's down, but it's still light out. I'm going to try and turn this camera around once I get stopped over here. So you guys can watch the front there. Keep things from being too boring.
All right. Well, I was just going through all this. I was just going through some other stuff and just trying to think. We kicked ass again today. I finished up that cooler for Carpenter.
Oh yeah,
that's done, and we got to working in the garden. I got all those lights put up. Got all that taken care of. We got half that next row. All
and backed up against the wall.
Right.
She's like, listen.
That is crazy.
Yeah, she's like, listen here. I ain't taking shit.
I checked all the settings on here.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
There we go. See what that does. If that does any good there.
Larry's got a Dachshund that her name is Janice. And Lucky are wrestling right now. And she's standing up against him. He's sitting down and she's standing up. He's got his arms around his neck and biting him in the face. And they're going back and forth with it. It's funny as shit.
I went on Amazon and I bought me these cool LED headlights.
Their whole face in his mouth.
The kind that blind your ass.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Trying to do what again? Blinding you.
I got LED lights that they're the super ones that blind you.
Oh.
For my headlights.
Oh, yeah?
I replaced my headlights when my headlights went in with LEDs.
I was thinking you replaced them with laser lights and stuff.
I should. I like the idea.
You have green dots on the front of your truck. Green dots. Scope dots. That'd be funny as shit.
I would like those green robes. You know this. You've seen the green strobe lasers that the Army's using.
No. Did you see what Nancy Pelosi did today?
Oh no! What?
Stupid. So she turned around and chided Trump for visiting the church, St. George Church.
Oh yeah. And then she's standing there with her Bible reading scriptures or some crap.
Right, and then turns around and says he was out there with a photo op with a Bible. When she just did it.
I don't know. She must be too slow.
Hey, you're messing with the lights. Your butt is messing. Ranger, what are you doing?
Look at all this traffic.
I see two vehicles.
Oh, wow, now.
I see one in yours and one other, and headlights for another.
Stop.
Is that a lot of traffic for Utah?
For this time of the evening, I'm on a back road. I'm kind of on a side road. It's not a main thoroughfare right now. But just a minute ago, there was pretty heavy traffic for this area.
And then there's none.
Yeah, right when I said that, all the traffic disappeared.
I know. I was just looking. I was like, "Where's the traffic?" I went, "No, there's no traffic. What are you talking about?" That's funny shit.
Yeah, we're
I
pretty
said,
conservative
guys.
state.
Yeah. Yep. Allison, be wild.
It's a very authoritarian state.
Allison B, how you doing tonight? Don T. Rump, welcome in, brother. Ranger wants us about like he's wrestling right now with a female twice his age. I don't know if you can see this.
I don't know if you saw those people that were over there panhandling on the corner.
It keeps moving, so.
But for a pandemic, there sure is a lot of people staying at home. I mean, no, this is not New York City or There's a Jeep loaded up with kids.
He's chewing on a hot dog.
And the hot dog's fighting back.
The hot dog's fighting back. Right. I can't see chat when it's pointed at Ranger. Can you guys see him? Yeah, that's enough of that.
Are you getting bored of this video?
Oh, hey, you got that. Hold on a second. I got damn kids. There we go. That'll take care of a little bit of it.
Strobe effect.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, affected power to the laptop too.
What happened?
Oh, surprised banned the housework, huh? Hey, Dennis, how you doing? Hey, I know the Goat Master is not here, but I call fire in the bowl.
Just need a little.
There it is. God bless you, Patriots. Oh, see there? Not good.
You want to put money down?
That was so cool. That.
So I got my service tire monitor system light.
Say what? I couldn't make it out.
Monitors, something.
You said fire monitor?
I've got my service tire monitor system blinking on me.
Oh, great.
'Cause I think the batteries in the tires are dead probably.
Oh, there's batteries in the tires?
Yeah, you might want to charge.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't even know how to get to them. I just know that you have a tire service monitoring system. It tells you like if you've got one tire low or something like that.
Oh, okay.
They've got batteries. They've got batteries in there that tell and then if the batteries are low or dead, it starts blinking and says you need to service the tire monitor system. So the batteries
Oh.
last quite a few years, you know. I guess it's time to change them out, but I don't know how much work I'm gonna have to do.
Why is it not charging? Running
Yeah, I'm not sure how that
Look at that
works.
car in front of me. Look at that fancy car in front of me. You see that? I don't know what that is. Probably a Corvette, maybe. Probably can only see the tail lights on it, I guess.
Yeah, you might want to speed up now.
I was gonna say you might want to speed up a little bit more. It's getting farther
Speed
away.
up?
Well, I was trying to see the car in front of you.
Oh, okay.
I don't have zoom on your camera.
Actually, the lens on it is cracked.
Allison B says, I don't pay attention to that. It's making a funny noise and it won't move.
Yeah, it's making strange sounds. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
Yeah, then they try to make the noise.
Is it a ka-chunk or a ka-chunk?
I'm laughing so hard because I used to own automotive for 2 years. I owned an automotive restoration shop out in California, and these good ladies would come in with these cars they didn't buy. You know, it's making a weird noise, and I don't want my boyfriend to know. Well, what kind of noise is it making? I just looked there. So I might be able to help you out. It's always something like that. God bless her soul.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm going in the store. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave the camera on. You can watch the whole thing, whatever.
He's gonna bust out the doors and loot the store.
That's what yeah. He's gonna come out with a bunch of things in his hand.
Right.
Running towards the car real quick. Does that make us all accomplices?
But you know what? I think it would.
Especially if we're rooting them on, huh?
Right.
Go.
Get the Cheetos. Get the Cheetos. No, the chili cheese Cheetos. It's free air. Yeah, they have to pay for air in Canada.
Comes in a can.
It comes in a can.
From a can.
Don't say that around Tiny. She'll launch a moose at you. Right. He said the word you said I could never say again. It does.
He's trying to shred for you.
I know. I was like waiting for him to spin around in a circle, you know. That was pretty cool.
No, I mean a shredder.
Oh.
He's trying to become a shredder.
Shit. Nope. Not gonna happen.
Kids.
Damn kids. So, while we're waiting for beer and Doritos,
I thought it was Cheetos.
I was saying Cheetos. He's going. I bet he comes out with Doritos and beer.
Because person.
Yeah, we got stations around here at QT, and generally you can go to a truck stop and get free air. So, yeah, somebody said fire in the bowl. Brought to you by Sausage Gravy Biscuit Farms.com. There you go. I was just waiting for one recognition. Yeah, God bless you.
I am here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Just like you and I sometimes.
Who did somebody call you Restream Butt?
What are you doing? What are you
.com.
What the hell?
You're a bot. There's an app for that. Oh, dude, I'm gonna play a joke on it. He comes back. There was this cute blonde in a green shirt. She was like in your truck. But I play one on TV. Right?
What? Oh, you bastard, that's cheap. I'm not fighting you with my leg. You can't just bite it like that. No. I'm not allowed. Don't bite her. She wasn't in this.
Alrighty then.
Are they still alive?
Yeah.
I don't see any flames. That was kind of lame.
No flames.
Stop.
But we did. Well, no, I don't know if you saw any of the videos. They turned over police cars, lit them on fire, broke all the windows out of the city library. All that happened here.
Yeah.
Graffiti all over the Capitol. State Capitol had graffiti all over it. Stores, mall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Some nasty stuff, man. Tell you, these refineries are kind of pretty to see. Look at the lights of the refinery over there. That one right there is that refinery you're looking at. That is Tesoro. That's Tesoro Refinery right there. This one over here in front of me, I think you can see it. They're pretty because they are all lit up. Uh-oh. Salt Lake City has issued a week-long nighttime curfew. The curfew is in effect from June 1st to June 8th, from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. During this time, gathering in public places and traveling through the city is... Can you hear me? No, you can't.
Yeah, I can hear you. I could hear you. I just had my mic muted because I was yelling at Rage.
extreme alert. There's a curfew in the whole Salt Lake City area. Shit's going down right now here. It's looking not very good.
Not very good. I don't see any fires or protesters.
No,
Yeah, businesses are
you
still,
don't see it. You
huh? Say
don't
what?
see it here. I
Right,
said you don't see it here.
right. That's what I'm saying.
Do you want me to go down there where they're having the fires and show you?
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna beat the shit out of you down here. You like your truck, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I really need to go down there to
No,
show
I
you,
would.
but
Actually, I wouldn't suggest you go down there. Okay, please don't.
oh yeah, you'll hear about it on the news. If I go down there, it won't be pretty.
Yeah, you can't introduce that much ugly and have it be pretty. I'm just messing with. I just don't go to town. Okay, just
Don't take your guns to town, son.
yeah.
This is all new bullshit they just built. I don't know if you just saw them. It is kind of dark. It's getting pretty dark now, so it's probably hard to see a lot of it.
Allison says, did you just run over somebody?"
Yes. Should I back up over them again?
Too far away now.
No,
Just
you're
keep
too far
going.
away now. Just keep going. You're fine.
You took it nicely, though.
Right, that was cool.
That one won't be burning shit down.
Right. But yeah.
Fuck.
Well, this is my hood down here. You probably have streets that look like this over there
Yep.
when you get
Suburban
near
America.
Sullivan.
Suburban.
Yep. Suburb America. That's what that is right there.
You do have a lot of preppers that live here. A lot of preppers. Yeah, if I go up and well, my truck is pointing toward the mountain there. Up there on the mountain, all the rich people that live up there.
Yeah.
Well, up in those neighborhoods, you'll see deuce and halves, Hummers, all kinds of stuff up there.
Kick that goat.
I mean, these people they got military shit up there.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, they're big time preppers. There's a guy that runs his gun business out of his house, and he's got a big 6x6 army truck, and what else has he got? And then he's got he's been buying these vehicles. He buys these vehicles on auction.
He just ran over somebody again.
I know. Just gave me better traction, that's all.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see a score on the right-hand side of the screen. Yeah.
Another one gone. Another one gone.
Right.
Another one. That's it.
There's the karate studio.
Hey, kids on bicycles are like 150 points. Because they can get away from you quick.
I didn't see him, I swear.
It takes a special dodge to hit that.
Right. Need better push bars.
So this, believe it or not, is actually the street that I live on.
Oh, cool.
But my house is back behind me.
Oh, okay.
There's the train tracks. And I got to tell you, I might see that place down here. There's big piles of pallets over here. Big old piles of pallets. I never just go take them, though. I always ask them.
Right.
But you can see we got a lot of little warehouses and businesses. Off to the right of me is a place, I think they do fiberglass structures. They've got some boat molds over there, building fiberglass boats. I don't know what those big reels were for, though. I got my passenger door ajar.
Your door is ajar. No, it's not. It's a door. Your door is ajar. No, it's not. It might be a lid, but it's not a jar.
To the right of me is a place that sells Indian food for $4.99 a plate.
There you go. Talking about that, you know what time it is, right? It's time for pie.
It's time.
Going by a little refinery over here.
I need pie. Now we fixed a breakfast skillet for dinner.
Here's the place on the left of me.
The home fry
I got those pallets from.
and cheese. You ain't getting no pie. This is my pie. My pie.
So this place, they gave me permission to take pallets right here.
Oh yeah.
Probably hard to see. You probably can't see it very well, but there's those pallets right there. There's some of them. Actually, the ones he lets me take are the ones behind the gate over there. Look at the size of these suckers. I mean, these are long pallets. Got big old 4x4s on them.
Nice.
You see them at all or no?
Yeah, I see them.
Let me point my head. See, there's that.
We can see them.
It's called Aerotech.
Yeah. Those are good pallets, man. Load your truck while you're there.
What's that?
I said you should load your truck
I
up
gotta
while
tell.
you're there.
Well, he's not here right now. I got to go tell him that I'm going to get some pallets and ask him if I can take those or which ones he'll allow me to have.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
It's at night. You know, there's still some cars there. They got a kind of a skeleton crew night working here. This is Aerotech. They make sheet metal products, for like clean rooms and things like that.
Yeah.
There is FedEx. There's the big FedEx place right there. And then we've got Albertsons too.
Dennis took off. You ready to take off, Dennis? Go to Dreamland.
What's that?
Dreamland, Patriot.
Yeah, I had it outside the window, so probably the sound of the wind was getting bad.
Yeah.
There's one of the refineries up ahead of me. These refineries are kind of actually beautiful in a way at night.
Oh yeah, with all the lights and stuff.
That's the city complex right there.
Yeah.
MRC Global. Well, we're talking about the great American experience. There's a little of America.
Right, exactly. That's pretty cool. And that is North Salt Lake City, right?
Yes.
There you go.
This is an industrial area right here. So I live close to this industrial area, and we get a lot of dirt and dust. Now, these things right here, this is a company called ADS. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I'm going to try. I'm going to roll down my window so you can see these pipes. Check out these pipes. They're big enough to make into, like, can you see them at all, or does it just look
pretty much.
black?
It's just blacked out.
It's pretty blacked out, yeah. But the company's called ADS. And these pipes would be really good for making, like, a bug out bunker type thing or something, you know?
Oh, really? They're that big?
Yeah. They're big covert pipes. They're plastic pipes. They make them here.
Oh, wow.
They're for, like, covert. Instead of the concrete, you could be putting these ABS pipe in the ground and using them as a type of a crawl system, you know, to get to your bunker or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That's what. Yeah. It'd be like you'd use them for an entrance to your bunker.
All right. It's time.
What's that?
I'm sorry. Just a second. Come on.
Oh. Show you this sign right here. You read it? Now hiring. Competitive pay and great benefits, up to $8,000 sign-on bonus. Come in and apply today. On-site interviews. So before they were saying that you had to do their online thing in order to get hired on there. Now it says come inside, and they do in-person interviews. So
there you go.
Yeah, on-site interviews. I guess they're needing drivers really bad.
Yeah, probably so.
Being a driver right now is a real sucky situation because a lot of these places do not have adequate restrooms anymore. Their showers are shut down in most of the truck stops. They're running the hell out of the drivers. Yeah, there's jobs like that around, but you never go home. You have no social life. It all goes away. How you doing, Canoes?
Oh, trying to cool down. It's warm. It's actually gotten warmer since the sunset here. It was like 75 this afternoon. Now it's 80 after the sun went down.
No shit. I guess
typical weird Ohio weather.
Right. We're going to be, we're supposed to be up to 90 tomorrow.
We were 92 today.
Yeah, that means my okra's going to start growing. Yay. Maybe we can sprout some pepper plants.
Yeah.
That's the kind of weather you want for peppers.
Peppers, for some reason, don't like to grow for me. Seems like they always get eaten by sow bugs or something, or slugs.
Well, I know that my seeds didn't get eaten, but they're just not sprouting. I mean, I've started about 40, 50 of them now, or tried to start them, and none of them are growing. I don't know what the hell to do. So, if nothing else, I'll go out and get some starts. That's the only plant I got to buy. That shouldn't be too bad. Buy 10 of those. Put them in the garden. Oh, you feel that? All that. Oh, that's fresh air. That's beautiful tonight, man. This is campfire kind of night. For real.
If I didn't have to work tomorrow morning, that's what I'd be doing tonight.
Stuck at a train.
I figure, man, we're going to be finishing up the work in the garden tomorrow. And then we're starting to work on processing the wood from the pallets that is already broke down. And then we can start tearing down pallets.
See, we all kind of have the same. When you drive across the country, you notice there's a lot of things that are the same wherever you go in the United States.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Same nonsense, same bullshit everywhere you go.
Yep.
You don't. There's the grass is not any greener anywhere.
No, there's crazy people and smart people all over the place.
Well, it's like I went through charts of different states, like who's got the most taxes, what type of taxes do they have, and it all boils down to they're all going to gouge you no matter where you move to. They're all going to gouge
others.
Not any better any one place more than another. Cleveland, Ohio's got its issues.
Well, yeah, Florida doesn't have any income tax. You know what I'm saying? But they got a hell of a sales tax, and they got a permit system from hell.
That's what I mean. They make up for it with with types of tax. That's all I was saying. A lot of people used to want to go to Oregon because they didn't have a state income tax in Oregon, and there was no state sales tax. Now it's got a state income tax, but they still don't have the sales tax in Oregon.
Oh, really?
But the property taxes are a lot higher to make up for the lack of a state sales tax.
Right, property tax the landowners. Yeah,
they find a way to gouge you. Just the way it is. Man, I got a big hole in my road here, a pothole or something, or I ran over somebody or something.
That was an arm that got stuck at the back of your bumper. It just finally fell off when you went backwards.
Our roads are getting really bad. I don't know if you guys can tell with all the bumping around I was doing in this truck. It's just the roads have gotten really bad this year because there's been nobody fixing them. Big old potholes. You lose your front suspension.
I don't know about anywhere else, but Our DOT is kicking ass. They've gotten everything fixed now.
Oh, not here. Everything
Shit,
is dilapidated.
they
Houses are getting dilapidated.
they even came out
Huh?
and fixed the gravel road out here just the other day. That's just been needing to be done for 6 months, 8 months,
Wow.
and they even got to my gravel road and they're fixing the road out here. So our DOT is taking this advantage of low traffic and stuff, just fixing everything.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I did my patrol. Took you guys on a patrol with me.
Rock on.
I thought you wanted me to go downtown and show you all the protesting and stuff, but they just issued I mean, today I've been seeing a lot of state troopers all over the place, which is highly unusual. I never see state troopers around this area.
Right.
But they're in my area. They're trying to protect us.
I think so, brother. It sure looks like it to me.
So I'm not, I'm not hating on state troopers by any means, I'm not hating on any cops. I think the golden rule is love thy neighbor as thyself. So, I think there was a little too much of the grandizing of cops in our country, and it did go too far. And I gotta admit, it did go too far. There's too much of this edification of cops, and where does that leave the rest of us? Is like, they are, a lot of them are heroes, and a lot of them are assholes, and they just sit in a freaking donut shop.
They are people too. Yep.
They're our neighbor. Cops are our neighbor. They're our fellow human beings. And if people can't show love for their fellow man, how can they love their God who they have not seen?
The trick is but the trick to all that is you got to love yourself first.
Well, yeah. I mean, but if they can't, well, it says that in the Bible. If you can't love your fellow man who you have seen, how can you love your God who you have not seen?
Yep. Well, I keep telling everybody my thing about, my thing about religion is I think organized religion is a farce. I think it's just a mechanism of control over the masses of people. Personally, I believe in the what Benjamin Franklin said, that the American religion. Well, let's see. There is a God. We will be judged, and the best way to serve Him is to serve our fellow man. Period.
Yep. And a lot of people don't have any love for themselves, so they're not really capable of showing love for other people. You can't expect somebody that doesn't love themselves to love other people.
Yeah, you can't get along with yourself. What the hell? You ain't gonna get along with anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
And they really don't like, a lot of religious people don't like the word love at all. A lot of the people that are in, the world, they have no idea what love means. I mean, I'll tell you, the most pure love I've ever experienced is from a dog.
Did you put in a garden?
Yeah, I have a garden. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I seen a fence around some grassy area, but I didn't see any garden yet.
Oh, I haven't. Do you mean, did I ever plant anything this year? No. I have not.
That's not a garden if you didn't plant something.
Well, it is a garden. I mean, what I planted last year came up this year.
Oh, really?
So, well, yeah. I planted herbs and stuff. And they came up this year.
Oh, my Lord. Yeah.
I like your garden.
That's what you need to do is plant those fruit trees because they come up every year.
Yep, I got a bunch of them planted.
Because I've got onions. I know it's kind of crazy, but I've got onions that I planted 3 years ago, and I let them go to seed, and they reseeded themselves. So I'm going to have a bumper crop of onions this year.
Okay, yeah, that'll work. That always works. Yep, because the onion is a
Yep,
seed. So
yep. It's got a big seed cluster, a big round seed cluster on top. Really, actually, quite a beautiful flower. If you want to know the truth, they're actually quite pretty when
oh
they
yeah, yeah.
bloom. But I've got chives. The chives all blossomed with these, and they're garlic chives, and they have like a blue flower on them.
I already got
That
blossoms on my tomato plants. A couple of my
see?
couple of my tomato plants already got blossoms on it. The potatoes have already bloomed. They're getting big and they've already bloomed out. So they're
Wow.
starting to bloom out. Yeah. And my zucchini's getting big. I'm waiting for them to bloom, but they take a little bit longer to bloom. But once they start blooming, they just bloom, 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 bloom. Next thing you know, you
Yeah.
zucchinis you can't eat.
Last year it kind of pissed me off. I planted zucchinis and watermelon and yellow squash, and uh, they didn't produce anything before the snow hit. They didn't become productive soon enough.
Oh, right, right, right. But
So
but the seeds I put in the ground for the green beans and the cucumbers, they're already
yeah.
starting to come up. They're already starting to sprout. So
Oh
I'll
yeah.
have a good I have a good line of green beans and cucumbers on one of the fences. So
That's cool.
yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, I wanted to plant a lattice, but I just really didn't know how to go about it because the way to do it for these gourds, I wanted to plant birdhouse gourds,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and well, I couldn't find any gourds anywhere. Not even online, you can't find gourds anywhere.
Welcome back, Canoe.
So hey, he's back. So gourds, what the reason I wanted to make them, I wanted to grow them is because I have a bunch of rawhide and I wanted to make some gourd drums.
Rock on. You know what?
Yeah.
You coming through St. Louis? Probably down Highway 70 to 44. Yeah. Head to the southwest. Yeah. Don T. Rump says he's driving his 36-foot Class A motorhome across country in 20 days.
Hell yeah. Nice.
You come through here, man.
I was
Damn right.
I was looking up the airfare last night for the 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
Around that week to get down to St. Louis. Direct, nonstop from Cleveland to St. Louis, round trip, less than $100.
Oh. Rock on, man. That's no shit. Holy cow. That's awesome.
If it's still that
Wow,
same price
look.
tomorrow, I think we could go book them.
Hell yeah. Rock
I
on.
just opened the chat right now. There's a ton of people in here tonight.
Yeah, if you want to come down a few days early, hook you up.
Well, that's what I'm taking a whole week off from work. So.
Oh, kick ass. Hell yeah.
Well, actually, it's probably going to be 2 weeks, but I'll only be traveling for one.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. But hell yeah.
Well, I hope Don T. Rump is got some protection with him there. You
course
don't know
he
what you're going to find in some of these towns you come through.
Nah. That's America. Everybody's, you know,
America.
it's America. So, Miriam sounds like she's there for the rainy season.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
She's probably safer there than here.
I don't know. There's some badass storms come up off that ocean. Some of that off the sea, Mediterranean Sea, or Caribbean Sea. Sorry. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So, yeah, you can't can't just dismiss that stuff.
I like King of the Hill. I was just thinking of King of the Hill. That kind of reminds me of this channel.
Oh yeah.
Dale Gribble and you got Dale Gribble and who's Boomhauer.
Right. Hank Hill and all. Y'all this out here no rain.
I know people just like that in Texas. I really do. I totally relate to it. Standing out in the backyard, you know,
Right.
having a beer. Yep. Yep.
No shit. Yep.
I'm actually having a beer right now.
I knew. I told you bought beer. Beer.
That's what I went in there for. I just got me a couple of 40s, some freaking ghetto beer. I got me some ghetto beer, man.
We got some ghetto. I told you he was buying beer and Doritos. Did you buy Doritos too?
No Doritos.
No Doritos.
I got some in the house though.
You already did that.
I'm sitting in the truck though. I'm gonna sit here in my truck and talk to you guys while I'm freaking having a beer.
There you go.
And it's really shitty beer, so it's truly ghetto beer.
Got some cold 40s.
No, it's Bush.
Mad Dog 2020.
I'm drinking Bushes.
At a Boone's Farm recently.
I don't know. It's been hot. My stomach has been kind of bad and everything lately. When it gets hot like this, you know, everything just kind of loosens up in my gut.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, Don. A beer in the truck's probably not the greatest idea. Take the keys out of the ignition and put them in your pocket.
I'm in my own driveway, damn it.
I've heard stories like that.
You hear me, Hank?
You forget we know Aaron.
Damn it, Boomhauer.
God damn this of everything.
Well, in some cases, it's not exactly beer. Some people, you know, some of us are. Well, one's having a beer, the other one's smoking a freaking doobie.
Yeah, sitting on the back patio.
Same thing. I mean, you know, it's your afternoon freaking relaxation.
Yep. Yeah, shit, man.
Shit, man.
Yep.
We just American.
Yeah, we're getting that garden kicking ass.
Zoom can't afford a gun. Why? Why can't you afford a gun? Borrow one.
Go to a gun show and get a cheap one.
Yep. I bet you there's somebody around
Heck,
you,
you
Zoom,
can.
that's got a loaner. Somebody around you's got a loaner. They can
There's
loan
all
you
kinds
one.
of they're selling police return Glocks and Springfields that you can get for $300 or $400.
If I was down there where Zoom is, I'd probably loan him one to keep, until all the shit blows over.
My point exactly, Don.
John T. Trump.
T-Rump, yeah.
Oh, I know. We've
I
got
did
open
see something
container
crazy
logs.
last night. Right before I went to bed, I was looking at one of the Riot live streams, and there was a dude streaming from Providence, Rhode Island, and he was out on the street filming a cop that was trying to stop a guy that drove through a barricade, and he reached through the guy's window trying to grab the keys out of the ignition, and the guy rolled the window up and drove off with the cop hanging out the door, and he tore down the road doing about 50 miles per hour, and it was going around corners, whipping and everything, and the cops being dragged all the way. It's
Oh,
pretty
shit.
fucked up.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Well, they had a FedEx truck over here that drug a protester.
Oh, that's a bad decision.
We got the bow and arrow guy. That's where he was Salt Lake City, the bow and arrow guy, who was shooting arrows up in the sky in during the protests. Had a big old compound bow, and he says, I don't know what got into me. They just started surrounding my car, and I just felt compelled to get out and start shooting my arrows in the sky. And then he said they didn't start attacking me until I said, all lives matter. And then they all jumped on him and they beat the shit out of him. That was Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
I watched the whole interview with them. They had an interview, Fox Channel 13 here. They had an interview with the guy. And he's sitting there and he's got a little picture down on the side of his chair of Joseph Smith, like he's virtue signaling.
Okay, now wait a minute. Besides all the pretext on all that you just said,
Yeah.
all the underlying understandings of all lives matter versus Black Lives Matter. Think of this.
Yeah.
Just pull that one piece out of context. Guy gets his ass beat for saying all lives matter.
Right.
Yep.
That just is insane.
Yes.
Right.
That's
You
the kind
guys
of stuff drives me.
in Philadelphia this morning, the owner of a gun shop and a firing range shot and killed a looter on his property.
All right.
I don't know if he got arrested or not.
I hope
Right,
not.
Don.
Pat on the back.
No lives matter to these people.
Right.
Life does not matter to them. You are correct.
You're right. No lives matter to them. Not even babies. Unborn babies. Not even that matters to them.
You are correct. That's profound, actually.
Yeah.
To us, it does.
Of course.
But if you're Antifa, life does not matter.
And that right there is the essence of why the patriots are God's soldiers. They are on the side
That's right.
of life and love.
That's right. That's what we talk about on this channel is love and things like that, you know. But they don't understand it. They don't love themselves, so they're not going to show love for other people. Oh man, Don, let me tell you something. I saw there was a Twitter uh, thing of a woman, an old lady, an older lady, elderly. She looked like she was probably in her maybe 70s, and she was standing outside. And these looters are just running right past her, and all of a sudden, this guy comes with a freaking 2x4 and starts hitting this old lady with a 2x4.
Wow.
I mean, this shit is. I mean, it's there is no regard for human life with these people. The lady was laying on the ground. She was screaming. It was her store. It was her store. And the only thing she could do is say, why do you have to come and loot my store? Why do you have to destroy my livelihood? And this guy comes up, big old dude with a freaking 2x4, and starts beating on her with it and knocks her to the ground. I'm telling you, these fuckers have no regard for human life. So yeah, Don, you're right. No lives matter to these people. No lives matter. That's so profound at so many levels. People like that are monsters,
Yes.
and they need to be
Yes.
they need to be euthanized. They need to be put down because they're not going to change.
They have
They're
been
not going to change.
indoctrinated, dehumanized. They are the NPC. They are the zombie.
We have to start thinking of them as people that are never going to change because most of them never do. This is psychotic kind of stuff. It's just the psychos, these psychotic people, have come out of the woodwork because of this emotional drama that's going on.
Right.
No, wait a minute. And pharmacology has a lot to do with it. Just another one of their weapons in the war against humanity. A lot of these people are on antidepressants.
Yeah, and they're not going to change, and they can't change. It's not going to happen. It's like a pedophile. A pedophile will never change, ever. They can't.
Right.
I don't know of any repentant pedophiles that really ever change, and I've met a few. They never change. I was working at a place. This guy was a pedophile, and he said he was arrested for it and everything. He was on all the watch list and everything else, and he said, I got to tell you, I just can't change. He says it's deep down inside of me. I cannot change. It's just who I am. And he said the only thing I could do. He says I hate what it is that I've done, but he said I can't change. It's just not going to. And when I heard that, I was like, holy crap. He said, but the psychologist said I could. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
The psychologists are telling him that he can change, but he says he can't. So what's going on here?
There you go. I don't know, man. I can't imagine. I know. I've had to deal with some of this stuff.
They burned down a homeless shelter? Ben Frank says they burned down a homeless shelter, Section 8 housing, minority-owned business. I'm telling you, these people aren't going to change. They can't. They can't. It's just the fact of the matter. So
yeah, most of these people would be the populations of the National Health Administration in the mentally challenged facility.
They're
You know what I'm
monsters.
saying? No shit. These people need to be, some of them are criminally insane. They're insane. That's right.
Yeah,
Criminally
you're
insane.
right.
And they would be residents in a mental
Just
institution.
like
But now they're out on the damn street
like
being used as renegade activists.
this is just what I said about the pedophile. It's the same thing. The psychologists are telling them that they can change, and they're saying there is no way I can change. And they are saying that they don't understand me. Okay, the pedophile said, these psychologists do not understand me. I cannot change. He said, there is no hope for me. Well, I felt like telling him, there is hope in Jesus, but I don't know, because I don't know that any of them will ever change, because they have done the deed and they have destroyed their own soul.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder really if there isn't a point of no return.
I don't know. I don't believe in that. Because I do
What,
believe
there is a point of no return, or there
that
isn't?
there is forgiveness, and there is repentance, and there can
There
be
is. There is.
absolution.
I think there is forgiveness for everything. And I tell people that, you know, but most of these people cannot receive this message. Most of them can't. But that's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't believe in the death penalty, is because they want to give the perpetrator of whatever it was every chance. And I think that's right in one respect, but they want to give the perpetrator every chance to redeem his life, you know, to redeem himself and so they'll give him life in prison. And a lot of states have said we don't want a death penalty because they want a person to be able to, if they get life in prison, then through all that time they spend in prison, that maybe at some point they will redeem themselves. This is what separated the American penal system from other countries. We were the first country actually to try to reform inmates. We were the very first country to reform inmates. I don't give a shit what Australians say, or the British. They try. They were not. They were still very Neanderthal in the way they dealt with their prisoners compared to the United States. We've been a very forgiving and kind country. And because of that, we're paying the price, because these fuckers want to destroy it all.
On a lighter note, kick that goat.
Nobody has been more giving than Nobody has been more giving
You know
than the
what?
United
You
States.
know what? It is a blessed activity, okay? Because every human deserves a second chance. Okay?
I've been back and forth on the death penalty issue. I converted.
There's certain things that you know. Yeah, I'm an advocate for the death penalty. I'm sorry.
I've been back and forth on that.
No, there's no back and forth. You take a life, you deserve to end this one.
But on the other hand, you're also putting the power of life and death in a judge's hands, in the hands of a judge and a jury. And I don't know. I don't really know if that's a good thing. Being a Christian, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I struggle with that. I actually do. But, I'm a soldier, and I'm prepared to kill somebody if I freaking have to.
Right.
If I have to.
But I'm just saying, there's a time and place for that. And whether you're the hand of God or the chaotic demon of Satan, There's a time for life.
Yeah, I mean, it goes right back to the most essential parts of wisdom, and wisdom, and wisdom in, like, in the book of Ecclesiastes, from the most wisest man that ever lived was King Solomon, and he said that himself. He said there's a time to die and a time to live, you know, and with everything turn, the pop mamas and the papas.
Yeah, yeah.
So
For every season.
yeah, there's a time to live and a time to die. So, you know, everything is cyclical. That's basically what he's saying.
Sure.
And I think everything is cyclical. And I go back and forth over the death penalty issue. I would hate to be the judge that has to make that call of whether a person lives or dies. Personally, I would hate to be that judge. It would be so much easier to sentence somebody to life in prison. Then we had, who was that famous judge? They called him the hanging judge, and he was the one that was. He was a judge in Texas. I think his last name was Parker, and he's. They called him the hanging judge, and he sent so many people to the death penalty.
Yeah. Is that a full moon? No, not quite. Are we past the full moon, or are we still coming up on it? You know,
I don't see the moon right now.
it's shining in my window bright.
Well, when it comes to self-defense, Don, when it comes to self-defense, or especially, actually, screw the self-defense. Talking about defending my family, I will fucking put a bullet in your ass. Okay? There's no question. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Come and screw around with my property, my house, endanger my family in any way, shape, or form. In any way, shape, or form, I will either put a bullet in your ass or I will put a crossbow bolt in your ass, and I will disappear you because
I'm
my
more
crossbow.
likely to shoot at their head.
I will go for a kill shot with a crossbow
No,
right in
I
the
ain't gonna shoot
eye.
somebody in the ass. I'm gonna shoot right in the head. Pop a melon.
I will go with a crossbow right in the eye, and it won't make a sound. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the body in a freaking garbage bag, take it over to a river, and let the carp eat it. And they may never find that body. I'm going to disappear them.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna look up this thing. When is the full moon? Hold on.
I don't want to do something that's going to implicate me. I'm going to take them out silently. Samurai sword, crossbow, whatever. I don't want my neighbors. I drove around, showed you. I'm in a metropolitan suburb, and my neighbors would hear it. I don't want them to hear anything. I don't even want them to hear a scream. I
Well,
just
then
want to
use
disappear in
subsonic
my lake
info. Use subsonic 22 ammo.
with a baby nipple.
Full moon is June 5th. That's an interesting thing. So all the people are going crazy because it's coming up on full moon. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, yeah, sure. I can see that. The werewolves are out. Grab yourself a cross.
Grab those spikes.
Right?
One time we had a guy that was threatening people, and he was on a CB radio, and he called himself the Naked Modulator. It was hilarious. But he started threatening people. And one day I get a phone call.
Yeah.
I get this phone call. Somebody says, I know his name. I know where he lives and everything. So it's a female, right? She tells me all this information about him. I get back on the CB radio and I said, I called him by name. I said, I'm going to tell you something. The next time you threaten somebody, nobody's going to know it, but I'm going to be up in this tree and I'm going to shoot out your light out in front of your trailer. And I'm going to be up at this tree. And after I shoot out the light in your trailer and you come outside to see what.
Why would you tell somebody that? Why would you tell somebody? But anyway, are you there? Bill, you still there? I think Bill fell out. You sell a Pop-Tart now that's made out of pretzel dough.
Yeah, it's more. It's a pretzel type of cake. I don't know, whatever you would consider it, instead of the regular Pop-Tart dough. It's strange.
What does it got
I tried
inside
one a
of
couple
it?
of days ago. I wasn't very impressed.
Does it have like something inside of it?
Yeah, it's got a fruit filling. I think the one I had was strawberry.
I would think pretzel would be better with like pepper jack cheese or, you know, some kind of sausage and sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like more to the
Yeah,
pizza.
this is like the snacky Pop Tarts that you sell that have the fruit for breakfast chip.
Salty sweet kind of thing.
It's all nasty processed.
Oh, welcome in, Mad Ghost Effect. That's an interesting statement you made. You like big lanky men? Hey, Ben Frank.
Yeah, I like hot pretzels with garlic salt on them. Dip them in a little bit of garlic butter.
Ben Frank says near extinct testicular fortitude. Like Jimmy says, he's gonna call up a supply sergeant and have Mara lift in some steel balls. Big ones. Oh man, I don't know. I'm still, dude. We made a breakfast skillet tonight. It was the fucking bomb. Oh, sweet Marine, dude. So good. Oh, I couldn't eat all of it. Hey, you people on crack, welcome in. Welcome back.
No, we're just white punks on dope. White punks on dope.
Yeah, talking about
White
that.
punks on dope.
Kick that goat.
Oh, it's 4 minutes early.
Yeah. For all the times we were late. Brought to you by Sausage Gravy Biscuit Farm.com. Yeah. That was awesome. We got Carpenter's cooler finished.
Cool.
I still didn't take video. I know I promised. I'm getting the page. So what's happening? Did you ever find out about being able to grow the crop?
Say again.
Did you ever find out about growing the hemp crop or growing a test acre?
I still haven't talked to anybody about it.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's too late to get it done this year.
Really?
And it was still too wet up until about a week ago, and now the grass is like almost 2 feet tall, going on 3 feet in some spots. So we're not going to do anything with it this year.
We'll go bail it off. Yeah, you go bail it off and then turn it over. Because guess what? You're talking about growing wheat. Wheat. Okay, you're talking about growing wheat. They'll grow damn near year round. Till it freezes. I think the turnaround's only like 45 days. Like maybe 2 months.
Well, this is the scheme that I was looking to get into was for the medicinal grade, CBD style hemp.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it has its own unique characteristics and growing conditions that it needs. It's all stuff that I got to talk to my neighbor to.
Yeah. I can't imagine.
And with all the virus and everything, I don't see him very often. I think his wife has a compromised immune system, so he doesn't go out much.
Right. No, I was just wondering because I always thought that was a cool idea. Oh, yeah. It is 11:20. You can kick the goat. Thank you, Goat Master. Where'd Buffalo Bill? You coming back, Bill? Come back. But you said
maybe his battery died.
You say it's only under $100 for round trip.
Yeah, after taxes, I think it was like $104.
Fucking A. That's cool. Real cool.
But it's with Southwest, and they have different types of tickets available. This is their getaway fare, so I don't like if you. It has no cancellation, so like if you do end up using the ticket, you don't get your money back or anything like that. I'd have to look into it.
Right.
But yeah, $100. I mean, the only thing I'd have to do would be to arrange to have somebody to come over and feed my cats for me. My house cats while I'm gone, but it'd be doable.
There you go.
I need you to pick me up in St. Louis, but
of course. It's all good. Yeah. I gotta clean out my car. It's an SUV, and it's loaded down with toolboxes and I got the back seat down, so I can always cargo in and out. Ranger, have Ranger room there too. Like his mobile bed back there. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get off of here in about 40 minutes. It'll be midnight here, and I'm gonna hit the hay and do a bunch of whole more shit tomorrow. But I'm gonna take videos. I'm gonna start out with taking videos tomorrow. I know why I didn't take them today, because when I got up, my phone was like almost dead. I had to put it on the charger. Instead of taking video, I was charging my phone. That's a good excuse, right? Oh man. Nancy Pelosi. That's these people are just. Did you guys see what Dan Bongino has been saying on Fox? It's really quite incredible. Have you guys seen any of that stuff? You're gonna get a pilot. You encouraging him to get a pilot license? Sure. All right. So here I am up on the stage again. That's right. But no, we got so much stuff done. I still got to go test out all the lights I installed today, all over the driveway and property. So I'll have to go out for that. But yeah, we've been busting ass and getting shit done. Yeah, it's been awesome. So, will you stop? Good God. Like, shit.
Come on, that's
It ain't dripping no more. Now you're playing with it. Jesus. He'll try by the sequel, right? Right. Larry, we're gonna get you a laptop, dude. We're gonna get you a laptop so you can get online and do things. So
make some noises like that in the background.
I don't know what you want to do with this. You can make a fool out of yourself all you want, because all people are gonna laugh. Good grief. I'm gonna laugh. I'm laughing my ass off. Like, that's, you know. Aaron, what's up, man? Hey, are you in a camper now? Is that what I saw earlier? I signed on late, and just before you signed off, pretty much. I was just wanting to find out.
Yes, you left us, man.
What?
He left us, man. He quit his show.
I know, Canoes. Aaron just, yeah. Well, we were restreaming him for a little while there until he quit. Oh man, he's probably have bad connection. Right, exactly. Canoes! Come on. All right, what was that? I think Aaron went live. I'm not exactly sure what that's all about. Hold on a second. I'll check something out. Right, because he's yeah. This is silly shit. All right, here we go. Get there. Oh shit! You gotta get back there and okay, good. It's you. Heard a boop. Come on. Oh man, this damn thing. You got a full charge. Stop shutting down on me. Knock that one. That. What are you doing? What are you watching?
I like this kind of weather.
Where the hell did that come from? I'm not on that channel right now.
Especially when I'm in. I ain't getting one shit.
You like the shit?
Have I got something going on here?
Yeah, I'm getting.
Okay. I don't think so.
You know, fucking warehouse closed.
What the heck's going on? This is totally weird. Weird. Okay. What the heck? Okay. Phone went nuts. So I don't know why there is. Oh no, that can't be either. 'Cause it's muted. Is that me or you? Hey, Canoes. Is there somebody outside? Is there somebody outside? I'll be right back. I gotta go check some stuff out. All right. I'll be right back.
Yeah, he's being shadow banned. And it doesn't surprise me because, since he made 1,000 subscribers, I'm sure once people reach that level, they start getting scrutinized.
Okay. Follow my nuts. So, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I just tried loading Aaron's stream up, and my bandwidth's really limited tonight for some reason. I can't even get Twitch to open on my computer, so whatever. Well, I hope you're somewhere where you don't have to deal with any flash flooding, Miriam.
a president delivery. They're hailing at the gates again. Hot time in the old town tonight. Get yourself together and meet me at the magazine. We're gonna have a reckoning. Hot time in the old town tonight. Tonight, we're gonna make it our own, but we're gonna do it right. Tonight, we're gonna make it our own, but we're gonna do it right. Fire up the forge and muster at the cannery. Hot time in the old town tonight. Keep your wits about you when we turn it up and fall upon the old sworn enemy. Hot time in the old town tonight. Tonight, we're gonna make it our own, but we're gonna do it right. Tonight, we're gonna make it our own, but we're gonna do it right. This is our house. Are you ready for the fisticuffs, the fuss, the muss, the rap fray? Hot time in the old town tonight. This is our house. Take your battles and fly the fiddle the fuck away from which you came. Hot time in the old town tonight. Tonight. Holy cow. All right, I'm back. Blech. Yeah. I had to go around and turn on all those stupid lights I installed today. They wouldn't turn on while the sun was up. But now my driveway, my parking area, my garage, and the house, they're all, when you walk through them, they're all lit up. Right, exactly. Got them off a Wish, actually. $5 a piece. The 48 LED cob, solar activated motion detected lights. And when you buy them 12 at a time, you get them like, ends up being like right at $5 a piece. And they're pretty bright. Oh, there you go. Imagine that. Good grief. Oh. Are you coming back, Canoes? Canoes, come back. Yeah, guys. What does that mean? Does it mean like tired, exhausted, working hard? You okay? Are you online? Oh, is everything okay?
Nah, my signal is absolute crap tonight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, you know, you are close to a metropolitan area.
Yeah, I can barely even understand what you're saying. The signal's so bad.
Oh, wow. That sucks.
So,
Yeah. Well, it's getting close to time anyway. Kick that goat. I use sign language. Nah! Fire in the bowl. You know, my heritage calls this a peace pipe. When they smoke cannabis through it. Because that's a way of bringing peace to the world. Peace to your mind. Peace for you. But it's not for everybody, I guess. But, oh no. Hey, Battery, what's up?
Hey, I didn't go to work today.
Why not?
Well, I was cleaning out some dirt out of a trailer, and I
Yeah.
stepped off the back of the trailer, and the front end swung up, and my finger got jammed between the side rail and the plywood I had resting against it.
Oh man, that hurts.
I
Yeah.
need both hands at work.
Oh really? Yeah.
I didn't see a point in going.
So did you get the swelling down?
Not yet.
Turmeric and ice. 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. Don't leave it on longer than 20 minutes. You will get tissue damage from it.
Take turmeric.
Take turmeric.
Yeah.
Okay. If you got bodies from InfoWars, take about 3 of them.
I had
Okay.
turmeric. I have turmeric from Costco.
Okay. Well,
It's
curcumin, right? Curcumin and all that. Yeah. But yeah, take big doses of turmeric. That'll help with the swelling, which will get rid of a lot of the pain. So your actual whatever you're taking, whether it be naproxen or ibuprofen, will get rid of the pain.
naproxen too?
No,
I have both.
I take naproxen along with bodies because bodies. Well, the turmeric is not a pain reliever, but it does get rid of the inflammation, which causes a lot of pain, and it allows the I take naproxen. It allows it to get rid of the pain without having to take a whole bunch of the naproxen. You know what I'm saying?
I normally just take one.
Oh, no, I take 3 and 3 of the big turmeric capsules.
There we go.
Yeah, I take about 660 milligrams of naproxen sodium, and then the turmeric 1,500 milligrams. Yeah, I would only probably do 1 or 2 of those. You wouldn't have to do more than that. That's 1,500 milligrams. I wouldn't think you'd have to do more than that. But yeah, ice on it. Stick a wet wash rag in a sandwich baggie. Throw it in the freezer. Then do it again. So when that one's done, okay, you can switch them in and out.
Looking for my pills. Oh, they're right here. I put everything on top of it. Looking for the turmeric. I put everything on top. I normally take turmeric every day.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I gotta fill this up.
Yeah.
Turmeric right there. No. We gotta fill up the pillbox. I need to take my medication. Oh no. Man, hasn't killed me yet.
Right. Oh damn.
Man, I love the taste of that turmeric too. I'm gonna start using turmeric in my cooking.
Well, whatever you use it in, just beware because it's all going to turn mustard yellow.
Huh?
I says whatever you use it in, it's going to turn mustard yellow.
Oh yeah. It's yellow.
Yeah.
So added to mustard meat, a lot of hot dogs.
Kind of yellow sometimes with a white sauce. Yeah.
Put that in my mustard. Eat a lot of hot dogs.
Right. Yeah. You know what? You could infuse your mustard with it too, if you wanted to.
Yeah. Might go bad faster.
I don't know. I don't think so. Why would it go bad faster?
Mustard? Well, I don't know if turmeric is like mustard. Boy, that hat is messed up.
It's a little flat.
It was in the back seat and stuff was piled on it. No.
Oh yeah.
Bring it back to life somehow.
Put it out in the sun. put it out in the sun for about 2 hours, and then come back and form it and let it cool.
Well, how about spray some sizing on there? Just a little bit of water. Steam.
Yeah, you do steam. You could do steam. Yeah.
Don't want to use starch because it.
Oh, that's right. You're in a port city, Portland.
Well, yeah, but there's no ocean here.
Well, you still get the ocean weather, right?
Not really.
How
We're
cold
pretty
does
far
it get?
inland. We're about 2 hours inland.
Oh, about 2 hours inland, so 100 miles. Yeah, you wouldn't feel it too much.
And there's a coast range in between.
Right.
We have 2 mountain ranges here, maybe 3. Might be along the Idaho border, but we have the Cascades and we have the Coast Range.
Right.
Well, I just planted. I'm trying some more plants here. Actually, I haven't put them in yet. I'm planting basil seed in K-cups.
Right.
Because the insects are attacking my basil in the garden.
Really?
Probably slugs too. I don't know. But I've been taking care of the problem with the worms in my broccoli. I didn't even see those white moths, but they laid their eggs on there.
Really?
One suggestion was to spray the underside of the leaves with high pressured water. Knocks the eggs off, knocks the worms off, and they can't climb back up.
Don't use the pressure washer.
Not the pressure washer.
Not the pressure washer.
Where'd my leaves go?
Right.
Take a pressure washer, just one spot on the Trex decking, took the color off.
Right. It will.
That wasn't even pressure.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. The ones I got are like 2100 psi. They're gas engine, 5-horse gas engine pumps.
I got electric, and it's 1500 psi. That's plenty.
Yeah, I was gonna go get one. That's like $80 at Harbor Freight. You know what I'm saying?
And I can pick it up with my hand.
Yeah.
Doesn't have wheels.
All right.
And I put quick disconnects all of it.
Yeah.
It was handy because I turned it on and water spraying everywhere. I'm like, freak out. Oh, wait a minute. Click. It's off.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. That's a good tip. Thank you. I'll get one of those.
I don't recommend the plastic ones. Get the metal.
Get the metal stuff.
The brass ones, they're much better.
Okay. Who sells them?
Well, I got mine at Home Depot.
Home Depot. Okay, Home Depot or Lowe's. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll check out when I go to Harbor Freight.
I saw them at Fred Meyer. Yeah, if you do that, tell me how they turn out, because Harbor Freight's quality is not that good.
Actually, I find their stuff is really great. Yeah, it's all solid stuff.
Well, I like their hand tools.
Hey,
same
I got the sawmill. That's where I bought the sawmill from.
I didn't know they sold those.
Yeah.
Online?
I had to order it through their website. Yeah, they got delivered to the house. Yep.
Never seen that in the store.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna see those in the store. But they got those big ass gantries in our stores, though. The roll around gantries.
Not sure what that is.
Kind of over the truck crane lift kind of thing. You pull your truck in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it lifts up the thing you pull out, and you can set it down on or you can roll
We
the
always
damn
call it
concrete around.
a boom winch.
Right. You would just make a gantry, but they got it. It's pretty simple and it's fairly basic, and it's almost the price you could build one for. You know what I'm saying? And it's coated, so
Right now, I am hoping it doesn't rain because the
what?
wheelbarrow is still full of dirt. I couldn't pick up the wheelbarrow to move it. I just loaded it. Not my wheelbarrow, so I can't put a drain hole in it.
No, I wouldn't put a drain hole in it. I would just tip it up, and dump it out.
All over my driveway.
Well, it is a wheelbarrow. You could move it to where you could dump it out without it being on your driveway.
I could show you. It's kind of dark outside. Got to go down 2 steps.
It ain't gonna rain that much, battery. I doubt it's gonna. That is Portland, though.
We did have clear sky today. So
Yeah.
hopefully.
All right. Well, I was just getting ready to hit the hay, and I am beat, tired, and we've got another long day tomorrow. I got a
I'd be
blister
getting off work right now.
the size of my damn thumb over here from rakes and hoes today.
You what?
Raking and hoeing in the garden.
In your thumb?
I got a blister on my
Oh.
palm the size of my thumb that hasn't matured yet, and I'm waiting for it to.
Oh yeah, and then you slice it open.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't have to. I've been putting aloe straight up on it. Like here. Where's that piece I was using? There it is. You like a piece of aloe?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
You got
turn
the
it.
plant. Huh?
Yeah, I got the plant straight up. Yeah.
I think about putting some yucca out here too. Grow some aloe. I have.
You don't need sunlight for aloe. All you need is a window.
I know. Well,
They don't even
my
care
wife's
about outside.
my wife's mother kept one in her bathroom.
All you have to do is flip your cigarette ashes on it and spit on it. Put an occasional tea bag in there, and this thing will grow like crazy.
Dang,
But
it's
don't
like a
water.
terrorist. Loves abuse.
Yeah, it
I'm a
does.
protester.
It did. I used to keep it outside, and it was just not doing so well. I brought it inside, and it's now I have to go through it and thin it out. And within 7, 8
Crazy.
it's growing like crazy.
Yeah. I was driving down through New Mexico one time, and I had to stop at a restroom.
Right.
So I stopped at the rest area, went in, did my business, went over to the sink, and there was no soap. I'm like, oh no, wait a minute. I saw some yucca outside. So I got a piece of yucca, cut it up, shredded it, made a nice paste, washed my hands with it.
There you go. Saves the day. Yep.
Yeah. You say they kept their soap outside. Yeah.
Right.
I was driving. I drove into New Mexico on Highway 666 around midnight, listening to George Norrie.
Oh God. You just freaked out, weren't you?
They were talking about time traveling aliens.
Yeah, that'll mess your head up.
I don't know. I was laughing.
I had my heart attack on Highway 99 just outside of Area 51 in Tulare County, California. Driving an 18-wheel tractor trailer. That was the end of my over-the-road career.
Where's Jimmy?
Guatemala. At least that's what I believe.
Ooh, I almost hit the back arrow. We know what that does.
Yeah.
It's like the red button.
Right.
It doesn't take me to the previous screen on StreamYard. It takes me out of StreamYard.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, guys.
I didn't realize I got in here so late.
Yeah, it's already after midnight here. So I know it's 10 o'clock there.
10, 12, what? 22, 12 hours?
Yeah. Well, it's O.12 here.
I learned military time long before I went in.
O.12.
My father was Navy.
Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah, some people always had problems with it. I had no problems with it whatsoever. It was
How
bigger
you doing, Dallas?
than 12. Yeah. If it's bigger than 12, subtract 12.
Yeah. It's not hard to figure out.
Right.
I just add a 1 and to the front and add 2 hours. So add 12.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But that's how I do it. I add a 1 and then just put 2 hours. Add 2 to the other digit. Makes it easy. Whatever works, huh?
Well, God bless America. That's right. Ben Frank, Canoes, Zoom, Buffalo Bill, or now your neighbor.
buffering.
Right. Battery, thanks for coming up, hanging out with me. Guys, thank you for all you do and making the channel what it is. It's all your show. This is what we do.
How many subscribers you got now?
Do what?
Wonder how many subscribers you got now. Oh, there it is.
400 on Twitch, and we don't know any numbers because they don't give us valid numbers off of YouTube.
That's true, but it says 101 on YouTube.
Does it, followers? Yeah,
So
it's
101 subscribers.
No. Those are only followers. Those are not just followers, but they're like when you click on the participants in the YouTube chat, right? It's only it's only showing you the people that actually type and post in chat. That's it. It doesn't show any of the watchers and stuff. All that's all invisible numbers. So we don't know how many people actually just tune in and watch us and hang out and laugh at our stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we got Mixer out there too. Occasionally they get the raids coming through there. So
I woke up after a tornado blew over down in Kansas.
But God bless you all. Thank you for everything you do. I thank God for each and every one of you each and every day. Dream well, Patriots. We are winning.
Your neighbor. I slept right through a tornado that went over the house. Took some shingles off the house, and that was it.
Wow. That was awesome. All right. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow.